mind, Betty.
I'm Mary Bray from London, Ontario. I'm a small developer. I own some properties in London, and I do a bit of renovation, heritage properties, that sort of thing. I think that there's a certain pleasure you get out of fixing up an old building, and not that I didn't do it to make money, for sure there was certainly money in it, but I think we always need to give something back when we do projects, and I think I've done that in London. It's been a very difficult time the last 3 or 4 years, real estate especially. I basically tried to get out of all my real estate and just sell it all.
All right. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
But I had purchased the Century Theatre, and I couldn't get rid of the property. Had a lot of tenants in there, went bankrupt. And I just was completely and totally exhausted from it all. All original.
What do you think is the value on it?
Oh, probably $10,000 a piece, I would think. I mean, they're irreplaceable.
Well, that's 10% of what they're asking.
Yeah, I know.
For the chandeliers alone.
I know. But what can you do with the property? I mean, I've had it for 1.5 years. It's been vacant. My trip to Guyana was an escape from all the hassles of 3.5 years fighting with mortgage companies, and it was an adventure. It was a kind of a neat idea to go to some strange place in the world. Just go far away and forget about all the hassles back home. My first impression of Georgetown was it's an amazing city. I couldn't believe this beautiful architecture. I wish we could have spent some more time there. As we were leaving Georgetown, going into Linden, it was a strange feeling that we were leaving civilization and moving on to something a little more exciting.
This road here leads us through to Linden. From Linden then we go on to a dirt road that leads us to Mabora Hill. If we went straight on from Mabora Hill, that would lead us eventually to Brazil. There's a 70-mile stretch of road which is very bad. Last year it took us 4 days to get to that stretch of road. All the bridges are basically trees cut down and laid across the river, so you're driving across on trunks of trees. In fact, one day we only did 6 miles. The road was in such bad condition.
As I walked into the jungle with the guide, I was quite concerned about snakes, of course.
Are they poisonous?
Very, very much poisonous.
Very much?
Yes.
Do you think there's snakes in this water?
There's no snakes in the water.
I don't know. It looks a bit dubious.
The jungle was very, very beautiful. It had a bit of a trail through there, so we didn't have to chop a trail or anything, but it was a bit scary.
Malaria is a lot in the area. Right?
Is it?
Malaria.
Well, I took malaria pills, so hopefully I'm not going to get malaria.
Come from the mosquitoes.
Yes.
Mosquitoes carry the germs. They bite you, and when they bite you, you get infected with it.
Do you usually die if you get it?
Yes, people usually die. If you don't go and get treatment for the malaria, the germs take over your body and kill you out.
And you've had malaria how many times?
I had malaria, I would say, over 90 times.
But you're still alive.
I'm still alive by the grace of the Imperial Majesty.
Oh, that's from your Rastafarian?
Yeah, I'm a Rastafarian.
So that's your religion, though?
Yeah.
Good.
Right.
Well, we may have to practice some Rastafarian, huh? We'll sing some of those Bob Marley songs, okay? Okay.
He was taking me to see this abandoned dredge that years ago they had put into the jungle to get gold out of the river.
Oh, God, thank you very much. Do you think it's safe to go on that thing?
Yes, it's safe to go on it. Nothing wrong with it. It's very safe.
It doesn't look too safe.
It's safe. Want me to go?
Yeah.
I'll take you.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was quite incredible that they had spent all this money to bring this humongous machinery into the jungle, into the heart of the jungle, to get gold, and then walked away from it.
Really, this is pump the water so that they could wash the gravel within the dredge. Because you must have water to wash the gravel. Because the gravel is stone and mud. So as you wash it out now, then you separate it, gold from the sand.
Do you do gold mining here anyway? Do you do it by hand?
Yes, I am a pork knuckle. I do pork knuckle.
Are you? What's it called again?
A pork knuckle.
Oh yeah.
Tributary, a man that dig with his speed or a gold digger.
Oh yes. Oh, you're a gold digger.
Yeah, I'm a gold digger.
Well, that's pretty cool. Rastafarian gold digger.
Yeah. We also have the Falls, which is the highest single waterfall in the world.
Oh, is it?
Yes, the single highest. It's higher than Niagara. Right.
My first boat trip in Guyana, the first of many, the river was very calm. It was very beautiful. It just was very relaxing. No telephones, just far away from everything. And you had to relax.
This is what we call home, sweet home. Yes, gentlemen, could we get these baggage coming out? People, they got a small mining operation.
Mining for gold?
Gold and diamonds.
Diamonds too?
Gold and diamonds,
Yeah.
right. But it's on a small scale.
In the river are they mining?
Yeah, river and land. Wherever they find it. Wherever they find it, that's what they will be doing.
Do you find lots of diamonds?
Now and then. Right.
Now and then, yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
All set, right?
We had to travel 7 miles through the jungle because the transportation that we were supposed to take couldn't get through the jungle. So we had to walk 7 miles, and really it was quite wonderful. It's 9 o'clock. Does that mean the boat is going to leave without us?
Yeah, they will wait.
We don't want to get stranded in the jungle for the next 3 days. Could we survive in the jungle with you and your machete?
Yeah.
Could we?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What would you eat? Those sour pineapples? After 7 miles walk through the jungle, the bar was great.
We need something cold.
You can have some cold water.
Yeah, water? Oh, that's good.
It had a lot of atmosphere, a great bartender,
Thank you.
drank rainwater, which was supposed to be safe, and I didn't get sick. I was drinking water, rainwater the whole trip, and I wasn't ill at all.
No orange juice.
No orange juice. Oh, no. But you got some rum maybe, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we could have rum. Oh, no, I don't want to buy the whole bottle. God knows. Can I just taste a little? Whoa, 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 whoa. We don't want to get me drunk here. Cheers. Our next connection that day was with this farmer that had this big tractor that took us through the jungle. It was a terrible road. It was full of holes. Actually, the jungle reminded me a lot of our bush that we used to have on the farm where I grew up, and how we used to collect maple syrup in the spring. It was quite an enjoyable ride, actually. At one point during the trip, we had waited for 2 or 3 hours for this boat, which was late, and finally it arrived. We all packed our stuff on the boat, ready to get going again, and they couldn't get the boat started. They pulled, and it wouldn't work. Do you think it might be flooded? I have a lawnmower, and I used to wait 5 minutes, and then it would start.
For the gas evaporate.
Well, it's something like a lawnmower.
Pull it.
Oh! It's harder than my lawnmower. This damn boat over.
Eventually, another boat came along and got the boat started.
Are these your friends?
No.
No?
They come here by this boat also. It flooded, soldier.
And then we stalled in the middle of the river, and we thought we were going to go downstream over top of these little falls that we'd just come from. And they ripped the boat apart, and they used the wood from the front of it for paddles. Finally, we pulled over to the side. There was nothing really that happened, but it was a little bit scary. Probably the only really scary part of the whole trip. We sat around, and eventually another boat came along and helped us out, and it was a long day to get from one place to the other place, but we weren't in any hurry. It was fine. We came across this dredge on the way that was actually operating.
Diamond and gold is what we work
Your
with.
main ones, yes.
The impeller spins in there, suck up the stuff from the bottom, pass it through the top pipe there, into the sluice, and it passes through a set of riffling.
Did you find lots of gold and diamonds?
Well, sometimes it all depends on if they're about. You have to do a lot of boring and searching.
I see.
Well,
Did you take out some trees out there?
Yeah.
That's like that?
right, because we cut down those trees and walk in here.
So you tried to find gold and diamonds in there?
Yes, well,
It was a
inside the
little
land,
disturbing
under the
because
land
you could
of
see where they were chopping down the trees in the rainforest, and eventually people around the world are going to see what a rich country it is. And I see them going to Guyana and cutting down the forests, not just for the trees, but for the gold and diamonds. And it's a little bit disturbing, to be honest. But what can these people do? That's the way they make a living. They have to survive. And what would we do if we were in their position? Would we not do the same thing? I'd been told about a pork knocker that could take us out to the jungle and show us where he was mining for gold and diamonds. Hello.
Afternoon.
Are you a traveler? Where does this name pork knockers come from?
Well, it used to be poor knockers.
For poor people.
Yeah, because they used to do a lot of hard work and they never really get anything,
Oh, I see.
right? Well, afterwards it becomes pork knocker because they used to import a lot of pork, and that is the only meat that the people used to get to eat. So when a man is going into camp, he says, let's go and knock some pork. Well, later they swing it around, the pork knocker. So
Okay.
when you're going into bush now, they say they're going to pork knocking bush.
It was quite a trek through that part of the jungle. It was fairly wild.
All pork knockers camp.
We had to cross this log bridge, and it was a skinny log, too. Oh, I don't think I can do that.
Go back a little.
Yeah? Oh, okay. Okay. I could put my raincoat and slide across it. Maybe?
Should be a good idea.
Good. Because I'm not going to walk on that skinny post.
Don't worry the wood, you can walk in the water.
In the water?
Yeah.
I don't want to walk in that water. I just really thought, I think I need to turn back at this point. Look at, why don't you guys help me to carry me? Okay. Oh my. Traveler chopped down a tree and made another little bridge for me, and he was a great guide. He was quite an amazing man, actually. Okay, this is better. This is much, much better. Oh, thank you so much. That was a great idea.
When this moss is dry, pork knocker use it for toilet paper.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's
Pretty
convenient.
soft.
Yeah, it looks soft, actually. Well, all the conveniences that you ever wanted, huh? Oh,
And here is the diamond area. It's the work ground. You can see it, pork knocker work in there, taking out the topsoil.
oh yeah, right.
You have to cross, cut the roots, throw them out, then you find the gravel below.
Oh, I see. Have you found many diamonds in here?
Yeah. This is what they call a testing rod.
To see how deep the gravel is.
Right. That thing loaded or not?
No.
Well, please put it out of the way.
Guess we didn't find any diamonds this time.
No diamonds, no diamonds. You want to try it?
Oh,
Come on, come on.
oh.
Maybe you have better luck than me.
Oh, I don't have good luck with anything.
You can never tell.
It's true. Oh, my pants are getting wet. Oh, okay. Now, I don't want to break a nail. I came all this way and haven't broke one yet. So, okay, what do we do now? Okay, two spades.
Okay.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's it.
All right.
Okay.
Using the sieve to try to find diamonds seemed like kind of a long, slow process. I guess maybe you have to get into it.
Do you think I washed it enough?
Yeah,
And I thought it's much easier to go to the store and buy diamonds and gold than this, but it was an interesting experience. And it was very interesting to see how close to the top of the ground gold and diamonds actually were. You don't have to go down into mines and do it like I always understood that that's where diamonds come from. But these were 2 feet into the ground. You dig a hole and you find diamonds.
No.
That's no good.
I need a magnifying glass, maybe. Do you see any?
No, I didn't see. Better luck next time.
Yeah. I think it's easier to get a casino in London, Ontario. Let's face it. Oh. Okay. Oh.
The next morning, I set out with the guide Benji to the top of the mountain to see the Guyana Falls, the tallest single drop falls in the world.
Do you see monkeys and stuff like that in here?
Yeah,
Do you?
yeah.
Oh, if you see a monkey, let me know, huh?
All right.
Okay. Do you see many snakes around this forest?
Never seen one yet.
You never seen? Oh, that's great. Oh, Benji, can you help me? I'm sorry. Ah. Okay, thank you.
It was about a 5-mile trek up this mountain, and Benji had to get back to, I don't know where, Georgetown or someplace, and so we were running up this mountain. I was so exhausted, and it was so beautiful. I just wanted to slow down and enjoy the scenery. I felt we needed to just slow down and spend a whole day climbing this mountain.
4 more hills.
4 more hills?
Yeah. 4 more hills.
Oh, I hate to be a complainer, but Benji, I think it's time to take a break.
Yeah.
Oh. How much farther do we have to go?
We got 4 more hills for halfway.
4 more hills, and this is only 1 hill?
This is only 2.
Oh, we did 2 hills.
Yeah, the one and this one.
And then we've got 2 more?
We got 4 more.
4 more?
Yeah.
6 hills?
Yeah.
And then we're only halfway there?
Yeah.
I'm so thirsty. We gotta get a drink, huh? I feel like a mountain goat, huh? Oh, great. Oh, can we drink it?
Yeah.
Oh, are you sure? Yeah. It's gonna be clean?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was so hot, and we forgot to get water going up this mountain.
Oh, I got my glasses on.
We came across a waterfall, so I had a shower
Oh, it feels so cool. Ooh.
with my clothes on.
Great.
I was drinking the spring water, and it tasted wonderful. It certainly was one of the highlights of the trip.
Oh, what's this? Oh, God. It's a shower still.
That's it. We got 20 more hills going up from here.
Oh.
We got to the top of the mountain. We went through this spooky cave and
Oh, wow.
saw this incredible falls. It's just unbelievable.
Oh, well, that was worth the climb, huh? What do you think? I don't think I've in my life seen such an amazing sight. It made Niagara Falls look like a toy falls. This was immense. Towards the end of the trip, I spoke with Gordon, the park ranger.
That's the goal of the national parks, to keep it in as much of its natural state as possible. You know, we try not to put up any signs, any railings. We're removing all buildings within the direct vicinity of the falls.
It sounded as if they were going to try to preserve it, but I can see it becoming commercialized. Maybe not like Niagara Falls, of course, but I certainly think that you're going to get a lot of tourists eventually coming to that area. As we left Niagara Falls, we actually flew back to Georgetown. It took us 5 days going through the jungle overland to get there, and maybe 45 minutes to fly back to Georgetown. My trip to Guyana made me come back to London, Ontario, and realize you don't have to have money and all the material things to be happy. We laughed a lot, and we had some exciting, fun times, and I came back so relaxed. It was an escape, a completely different environment. It's such a rich country, not only in mining and natural resources, but in the potential in Georgetown to renovate some of those old buildings. Anyway, God knows, maybe I'll go back to Guyana next winter. I had a great time.